Hello everyone and welcome back in to North 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North 7 Cards, and on eBay, North-of-C number 7. We've got for you the 24-25 Panini Prizm Basketball Mega. Case break number 2 here on May 7th. In the chat, who are we looking for today? Mike Miller. Got our 20 boxes. Fortunately, Joakim Noah is my Florida Gator PC. We are 60 cards per box. We'll open these up 5 boxes at a time. Looking for the Sublime and Manga inserts. Second. I'm trying to think of other Gators. Not really like not a lot of guys that I could think of that would be good enough for the Ronnie Brewer conversation. Most of the time, most of the guys in my head are too good, like Al Horford and I already said Noah. That kid this year, Walter Clayton. First 5 boxes. Good luck, everyone. I'm even just thinking back to that era of, like, you know, Mike Conley, Ohio State. And not a rich history for Gators. Wasn't Bradley Beal? Wasn't he a Gator? If I'm not mistaken. Greg Oden. That's good. I feel bad for Greg Oden. Evan Turner. Evan Turner was the one. I think that was before I really learned as, like, I don't know, Ohio State and Michigan basketball isn't as intense as football. So, like, Evan Turner I really liked. Aaron Kraft. There were some Buckeyes I liked. Although saying that sentence hurt my soul a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I got one for everyone. I don't think a lot of people would remember Brady Heslop. Baylor Bear. Always enjoyed watching him. No. That kind of looks like the tennis player's name. Oh wait, was he the one that played with Carmelo? I remember we talked about him once, but I don't remember that being his name. It's an obscure one. Early 2010s Baylor Bears. I was gonna say I do recognize the name. That's the information I come here for. Sports Illustrated. Malone. Hero on the Pulsar. Wade, Walter, Thompson, Tyson. First 5 boxes here. Bane, Bogdanovich, Morant, Dominance, Embiid. I don't think it was an overly complicated name, but it's one that for some reason should have stuck in my head. Maravich, Collier, Stewart, Messi, Buzelis, Murray, Coro, Neesmith, Instant Impact, Edie. McNamara, I'm pretty sure. Wow, you might have even got the spelling perfect too. Edie, Carter Jr., Hakeem, Global Reach, Giannis, Sumu, Mobley, Dominance, Trey. Collier, Hakeem, Hardaway, Conley, Deep Space, LeBron, Klinsman, Daddier, Dalsumu, Merchant, Daddier, Mitchell, Jones, Podzemski, Jokic, Silva, Randall, Claxton, Jay Mitchell, Richeche, Holmes, Roy, Gordon, Okoro. I remember it's not Cherry. Ronnie, Messi, Bolser, Mitchell, Branham, Pippen Jr., Durasic, Merchant, Kobe Walter. Some manga, some Sublime Magic, Walter, Rose, Bogdanovich, Instant Impact, Reed Shepard. Ironic because he did not have any. Silver SGA, Roy, Ivy, Instant Impact, Reese Shea. Ridges, Olenek, Toppin, Global Reach, Jokic. Garnett, Newton, De Silva, Sark Thompson, Virgin, Kashawn George. Williams, Barkley, Nas Reed, Derek Jones, Dominance Ant, called out by his coach for his leadership. Vitsky, Tilpich, Cam Thomas, Shaq, Merchant Connect. Yao, Barkley, McDaniels, Merchant Castle, Carter, Porter Jr., Anderson, De Silva, Jokic. Wemby in there. Johnson, Ingram, Dyson Daniels, Men Thompson, Instant Impact, Messi. Oh boy. There's no way that's true. Really? Lou Dort, a red wave. Lou Dort, Sexton, Bol, Khalil Ware. That's insane. Kolek. Peyton, Roy, Trey Mann, Instant Impact, Walter, Anthony Black, Butler, Sohan, Carrington. Like you can't make this stuff up. To stay in the same division, it's not even honestly when they said football decision, I almost for a second almost believed them. Yeah, Daddier, Bam, Schroeder, dominance, Jokic, but it can't be. Barnes, Batum, instant impact, George, Simons, Topic, Hartenstein, Merchant, Reed Shepard, Column, Dirk, Hart, Deep Space, LeBron. Oh. I would not put them past them. Jason Williams, McCain, Brown, Deep Space, Luka, Shannon Jr., Spencer, Avdia, Jalen Johnson, Merchant, Kashawn George. First of 5. I mean, depending on what happens, I feel like there's an unfortunate chance he might still get a job, but he also was not good last year. And has the other stuff on top of him. Believable enough, I will give you that. I can't believe Curry's out for the next week. Like, no Steph Curry through Game 4. I mean, maybe this is a rally for Golden State and, you know, play for Steph. Let's get them back in a series that they're not down 3-1. But it's tough to imagine Minnesota doesn't take advantage, which I feel like they were already going to come out better in Game 2. But no Steph. And once I mean, to me, the first round was kind of meh. Second round, at least the matchups, in theory, we already had like 3 really good comebacks. And it's pretty shocking to see Cleveland down 0-2 to Indiana. Yeah, no Curry is not a good thing. Obviously, the Knicks comeback against Boston. And what's the other series? Oh, Denver OKC. That was an insane fourth quarter. Yeah, grade 1 hamstring strain, I think. Yeah, out. I think they said at least a week. Yeah, that is. I mean, I do want to turn it into a, give credit to the Pacers, but also Cavs are the number 1 seed. And yeah, you lost both games at home. I mean, hopefully, you never want to just chalk it up to health, but it doesn't help when Mobley, who won Defensive Player of the Year, he missed Game 2. I don't think Garland played in either game. So that does suck, but it's also circumstance of the playoffs. Sometimes got to be healthy to be lucky. Yeah, the Pacers team does deserve more credit, but we're not going to give it to them. Yeah, no, you can't be... What were they, up 20 and blew it? They're good. They're not that good. The Pacers. I will say New York, Indiana conference finals might feed families. I mean, people are probably. I mean, Ty Jerome is better in those short. He's better in short bursts, but I'm sure people would pick him up. I personally was a big fan of those Virginia teams with Ty Jerome and Kyle Guy, DeAndre Hunter. To go from being the first ever 1 seed to lose in March Madness to win in the tournament the next year, huge respect to them. They could have just given up very quickly. Me too. Is it bad that I still kind of think he could or would? I don't even know if he's still playing. Him and Steve Alford's kid, Bryce. I saw one like highlight mixtape and I was like, this guy's gonna be good. And I have no idea if he's still playing either. Don Iverson, Williams, McConnell, Dominance, Ja. Legends Carter, Pulsar Drew, Collins, Garnett, Anunoby, Instant Impact, Dillingham, Shireman, Powell, Herder, Kel Johnson, Tatum, Ricochet, Booker, Alexander Walker, Merchant, Shannon Jr., there we go. At least you're prepared. Bird, Halliburton on the silver, Castle, Clay, Dominance, Davis, Sar, White, Harris, Instant Impact, Carter, Daddier, Zubats, Portis, Dominance, Trae Young, Wiggins, Schroeder, Jaquez, Global Reach, Wemby. George, Bankero, Maxey, Ray Allen, Merchant, Carrington, Dr. J, Harden, Draymond, Deep Space, Shepard, Wemby, Shed, Carrington, Beal, Washington, Global Reach, Porzingis, the green Global Reach for the Celt, Kareem, Ware, McCain, Middleton, Instant Impact, Klingon, Dallas, probably regretting that now, Shepard, AJ Mitchell, Davis, Eason, Merchant, Dylan Jones, Murphy, Shaq, Paul George, Topic, Merchant, Dunn, Triple J, Kyrie, Terrence Mann, Instant Impact, Khalil Ware, it's too bad he left Golden State, but it was probably about time. And now to have Clay 2.0 Buddy Hield. Jones, Wallace, Curry, Gobert, Holland, Chua, Strother, Dirk, Global Reach, Şengün, Nash, G.G. Jackson, Dr. J, DeRozan, Dominance, SGA, hello. Robinson, Giddy, Kobe White, Instant Impact, Connect, Maravich, Cody Williams, Reggie Jackson, Emergent, Zach Edey, Zealous, Michael Porter Jr. on the Red Wave, Connect Silver, Jared Allen, Struce, Emergent, Ron Holland, Edey, and it is David Duke Jr. on the penmanship. I wonder if he tries to request a trade out of Dallas, Klay Thompson, because I think what he signed up for and what he's getting is it's a little different. Gordon, DiVincenzo, Garnett, Salon, Levine, Kuminga, Nisi, Clarkson, Oubre, Ray Allen, Global Reach, Sar, Robinson, Kuzma, Dominance, Lillard, Caleb Martin, Garland, Merchant, Devin Carter, Robert Williams, Portis, Finney Smith, Merchant, Barani, Trey Jones, Buffkin, Vassell, Instant Impact, Tristan Da Silva, Red Wave, behind the Godoro is Clint Capella, Jinsa, Trace Jackson Davis, Dominance, Embiid, Connect, Digodoro, Gafford, Simmons, Instant Impact, Zealous. And our second to last of our 5 boxes, second half of the case. No 5 boxes to go after these 5. Second half of our case. Uh, 509 Eastern. Moment. I expect the Celtics tonight to come back in a big way. I think this is a statement kind of game. It's a game to prove, they're the champs. They deserve that respect. One bad game is not going to define their series or season. No worries. I don't know, late game, Denver OKC, just buckle up. There you go, almost 12 hour. $6.10, either early morning or late night. I never like to assume. Had plenty of those late nights, especially back in the day, studying, cramming assignments. Popowski, Maravich, Wells, Trace Jackson Davis, Emergent Holland, Wallace, Smith, Conley, Global Reach Porzingis, Cade, Kuminga, KCP, Emergent Dylan Jones, Eaton, Ivy, Instant Impact to Silva, Nash, Hart, Mobo, Garland, Global Reach, SGA, Jones, Lowry, Batum, Sasser, that one is Ja, Wells, Jaquez, Global Reach, Richeche, Zion, Markkanen, Jones, Deep Space, Wemby. A wave, Castle. Is it there? Stephon Castle, Cameron Thomas, Christie, Dominance, Zion, Jabari Walker on the penmanship. Thank you, Dave. You as well. Enjoy it. Enjoy mowing the grass. Sharp, Harden, Bronny, one of the best pastimes out there. Reeves, Russell, Wade. I know that probably sounds insane to say. Gafford, Edie, Green, Instant Impact, Holland. Kane, Sabonis, Watson, Leonard, Tatum Dominance, Nurkic, Russell, Connect, Instant Impact Connect, Van Vliet, Powell, Robinson, Dominance, Jaylen Brown, Castle, Keegan Murray, Chris Paul, Green, Dominance, Kawhi, Allen, Branham, Mobley, Deep Space, Richeche, Mitchell, Dursic, Stewart, Jalen Williams, Edie, Jabari, Dunn, Dominance, Davis, Caruso, Rozier, Duran, Dominance, LeBron, Shea, Curry, Dominance, Donovan Mitchell, Topic, Middleton, Dort, Siakam, Dominance, Donovan Mitchell, Castle, Fultz, Kyrie, Deep Space Wemby, Rodman, Edwards, Iverson, Merchant, AJ Johnson, Rose, Davis, Merchant, Buzelis, Matherin, Dylan Jones, Turner, Instant Impact, AJ Johnson, Mitchell, Fultz, Westbrook, Middleton, Dominance, LeBron, Kyrie, Fox, Furphy, Deep Space, Tatum, Ingram, Grant, Anthony Black, Wemby, Instant Impact, Ron Holmes, Harden, Jokic, Toppin, Merchant, Shea. And that'll leave us with the final 5 boxes of our break. We are out with final 5 boxes. Good luck, everyone. Final 5 boxes. Good luck, everyone. Edie, Koulibaly, Gadoro, McCain, Reddish, Buzelis, Nikhil, Alexander Walker, Deep Space Shepherd, Sadiq Bey, Monk Robinson, Sarr, Ingram, Newton, Harris, Dominance Wemby, Gobert, Drummond, Dominance Harden, unless it's an important playoff game, De Silva, Watson, Dominance Halliburton. I haven't seen the fine yet, but I'm sure it's not going to be a small one for Halliburton doing that celebration. Obscene gesture, they'll call it. Buzelis, DeRozan, Lonzo, Deep Space Curry, Dr. J, Washington, Naz Reid, Instant Impact, Cody Williams, Jalen, Hendricks, Edie, Bob Carrington, Emergent, Trey, Luca, Christie, Merchant Topic, Carrington, Rozier in the Red Wave, Wade, Draymond, Instant Impact to Sean George, Kareem, Shed Hunter, Olynyk, Instant Impact, Klingon, Carter, Tatum, Dominance, Kyrie, Vucevic, Micic, Sarr, Instant Impact, Cody Williams, Reeves, Şengün, Capella, Instant Impact, Rob Dillingham, Bagley, Anunoby, Emergent, Shannon Jr., Davis, Pritchard, Bona, Global Reach SGA, Murray, Suggs, McConnell, Emergent, Kalel Ware. Yeah, you're good. Hey, you guys. Quick little cameo. Hardy, Williams, Shireman, Trey Murphy, Klinsman, Chet, Herter, Emergent, De Silva, Collins, Durant, Grant Williams, Emergent, McCain, Hawkes, Klinsman, Moritz Wagner, Jokic, De Silva, Mobo, LeBron, Lopez, Dominance, Banchero, Bird, Clay, Emergent, Kalel Ware. And the last box of Outbreak. Miller, BC, Horford, Emergent, Jalen Tyson, Holmes, Trey Mann, Dominance Dame, Klingon, Scoot, Horford, Global Reach, Salon, Dursic, Sabonis, Men, Valanciunas, Emergent, De Silva, and that will put this with our last few cards here. Jalen Wells, Holmes, Prince, Global Reach, Sarr, T-Mac, Andre Jackson Jr., Prince, Dominance Brunson, and to finish it off with Derek White. All right, everyone, that will conclude our break. Show off nicer hits of this one. It's a Red Wave also in there, but we got the Stephon Castle, Green Ice. And our two autos, Penmanship, Jabari Walker, and the Penmanship, David Duke Jr. File Castle, show it off for the Rookie of the Year. And there it is. Stephon Castle, Red Wave. Go along. A little Christmas orientation there. That's it to the Castle spot. Alright, everyone. That will wrap us up here for the 2024-25 Panini Prizm Basketball Mega case break number 2 here on May the 7th. Thank you, everyone who joined in on this one. If you are going to join our later breaks coming up next, in just under 20 minutes from now, we're going to be doing 2025 Topps Finest X-Men 97 Hobby case break for break number 12. All right, everyone. If you are going to join at those later breaks, we will see you then. If not, take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.